Hey guys, so how you are all doing? Before getting into pandas, I thought it would be a better opinion for you to understand what data visualization is. So let's kick off with a basic idea about what data visualization is and a few techniques that are followed in data visualization. So data visualization, it is very important for data analysis, and it is used to explore data and derive important information from data. Like the numbers can't tell what's exactly happening behind the scene, right? So you would use those numbers, that data, to draw certain charts and plots and everything, so that you would be better understanding what's actually happening. So the standard package which is used for data visualization is Matplotlib. So we will import it by writing as import matplotlib.pyplot as plt and compile it. We'll try to write a very basic plot. Now let's give an year of list: 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005, and some value like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now what we'll try to do is we'll try to plot it. So that can be done by plt.plot year on x-axis and val on y-axis, and plt.show so as to see. So there you go, 2000. I think let's remove the dark mode here, for that it would be easy for you. So there you go, plt.plot EA is labeled on x-axis and val is on y-axis. So this is a very basic plot. So you can try something like scatter plot also, plt.scatter year comma val and plt.show. So what happens is, instead of a line passing all through these data points, so you will be just getting the points. So that is the main use of scatter plot. And since we are done with scatter plot, let's go into histogram. Okay, so in histogram, what happens is we get to know and explore the data set, and we can see how the data is distributed. So we can do this with histogram. And now if we want to know more about histogram, so we'll be writing help of hist. So this is how you see, not help of hist, help of plt.hist. So you would be getting all information about hist, like what you should be doing and everything. This is basically called as documentation. So instead of googling online, you could just do it this way. So let's try to plot a histogram. So for that, what we'll do is we'll give few values. We'll give values like 0, 0 0.6, 1.4, 1.6, 2.2, 2.5, 2.6, 3.2, 3.5, 3.9, 4.2, and some 6. So we will do like plt.hist values, and we'll give some bins as 3. So I'll say what bins is. Okay, so it is showing me an error. Okay, sorry. So bin is actually the block. This rectangular block is called as one bin, and this another rectangular block is another bin. So since we have given 3 bins, so we are getting these 3 rectangular blocks, and the data which is from 0 to 2, it actually comes under one bin. And I will tell you the disadvantage of using a histogram. What happened here is in scatterplot, like all the points we are able to visualize individually. But what happens in histogram is the values ranging from 0 to 2 were taken under as one bin. So let's try to change this. Let's not give any bin at all. So the default bin size is 10. So there you go. For different bins, you will be getting different plots of histogram. Bins. If I give it 7, so I'll be getting another. See, for every binning which you give, there is a different plot of histogram. But unlike here, whatever values you give, it would be if you are using a scatter plot. So for avoiding confusion, let's give here as scatter plot. You would be getting the same thing, right? You would not be getting any bias, like every individual data point is being plotted on the graph. But here, everything with same range were taken under one bin. So we call this as binning bias histogram. Like different bins give you different plots. So that is the very basic thing you should be knowing about histogram. And the next thing will be customization. So customization in the sense, I'll go here, I'll copy these values, and I'm coming down back. So now let's copy paste them. Till then it is all okay, but now we will plot here and we will write plt.show. So after plt.show, you have got the graph like this, but I don't know what is x-axis, like the labeling of x-axis, like what x-axis is representing and what y-axis is representing. So for that, I'll be writing as plt.x label, and I'll be giving year, and for y-axis plt.y label, I would be giving value, and we can give the title as well, plt.title my sample graph. So let's see what it shows now. See, it printed y label as values and the x label as year and the title as my sample graph. This could be anything what you write, J's graph. So let's try J's graph. There you go. So these are the very basic things you should be knowing about data visualization, and even there are a few other things which you can write. Let's take, you have got like this, right? So let's say I want to add few more values, like let's give year 1 equal to 2006, 2007, 2008, and those corresponding values will be val1 with 4, 5, 6. Now let's see what it happens. Now let's give year 1 and let's add these two val and see how the graph changes. I'm compiling it now. So when I have added the updated values, so you can change the graph extended from 2006 to 2007, 2008. So if I take this out, you would be getting a plain graph. But if I want to add the values, like update them, now the graph changes. So these are the basic things you should be knowing about data visualization. Thank you.